At the end of the day, every business is in the people business. And so how we do what we do matters as much as anything else.
This is a global operation, and it's having kingdom impact. And so that's a heavy weight.
We're essentially running a small business that supports about 110 other small businesses, what are called C12 practices, that then support thousands of leaders who are employing hundreds of thousands of people around the world. So you think about like the domino chain of what happens out of our operation, and that's pretty significant. And then we got this brand promise that I would say, man, we got the audacity to try to stand up and encourage and equip and resource leaders all around the world. I'm a C12 member, Kevin's a C12 member, and so our brand promise is to be an example of all we promote and to be accountable to our members. And that's sobering. Like, we have to practice what we preach. We believe that the gospel should change the very culture of a company, and that means that it should be a place where humans flourish, where the values of Jesus are expressed and encountered and lived out.
It's palpable when you walk into an office when the culture is healthy. There's just a heaviness when there's drama and toxicity and lack of engagement. You can feel it when you walk into a culture.
There's a danger as a leader that because you got a great mission, that everything is great. And that because we're on a mission, that everyone's experiencing that mission.
I think everybody was bought into the mission, so we knew what we wanted to do and we knew the impact that we wanted to have. I'm not sure everybody felt like they were a part of it.
So we didn't do a survey because we thought things were bad. We actually did a survey thinking things were pretty good. Let's kind of validate that and find a few little tweaks. You don't know what you don't know, what's going on. And we thought we knew, but we didn't know.
My reaction when we saw the results was that it hurt. It hurt. In fact, I think there were a few tears. I think it was such a reversal of what we thought that it hurt a little bit. And I remember sitting in the office and we were reviewing the results, and there was just this sadness that we felt like we had failed our team.
When we got the results back and it wasn't what we wanted to hear, the important part was then the so what.
It wasn't an opportunity for us to go hole up in a room somewhere and decide how are we going to be better leaders, how are we going to be better people, how are we going to have a better culture. We really knew that we had to engage our team. And our reaction was not backlash and punishment. It was more, we failed, how do we move forward, and we need your help.
We got real serious and did 360s on ourselves as a leadership team to say, okay, let's further find out what are we doing personally to contribute towards that.
We kind of knew the culture that we wanted. We knew the culture that we needed to achieve our mission. But we had done a really poor job of defining that for our team. We were setting expectations in our mind, but they didn't know what they were. And so there was a disconnect along the way. And we had to make that very clear. And so that first retreat that we had as a team, we were able to define the culture that we want. We had people that decided, maybe that's not where I want to be. Maybe that's not the kind of culture I want to be in. That's not where I would thrive. And that was okay. We had others that said, yeah, thanks for defining this because now I know how I fit. And others that said, okay, I can buy into this. This may not be what we had, but I definitely can buy into where we're going.
We stopped having drama. I started liking who I worked with, the work we did. I started enjoying our team. The fruit of our mission being played out in the lives of people on our team was demonstrable. Like you could just feel it, and became something that we went, not only are we on the right track, this is worth fighting for. The gospel compels us to care about what our people experience, and part of what we learned through the process is as important and great as it is to have a great mission and vision and core values, it still comes down to culture and what people experience. Like if our culture's not healthy, if people can't have real conversations, if we don't have alignment and people don't know if they're winning or losing, and we can't have the conversations that need to be had directly, it limits the effectiveness of everything else you're trying to do.
It's a constant process. It's something you have to work hard for, but it's important. And so when it's important, it's worth the work.